Come on, boys.
Come on, boys. Hey, come on, boys, hey! Fucking play, hey?
On y va! He's more powerful. Here you go. Go on, boys. Hey! Yeah, give it to me, speed!
Red kick us, we on.
He's in the same league.
We're at the town ground where Heanor have just beat Coventry United 2-1. Goals coming from Joe Naylor and Matthew Bryan. Now with me I've got manager Glenn Clarence, assistant managers Steve Hamilton and Steve Huntington. Come to you first again, Steve. Obviously today we're behind at half time and yeah, we've gone on to get the win. Now the performance probably light years away from where we were on Wednesday. A little bit more accountability I think on the pitch. Now as a management team I'm sure you're happy with that.
Yeah, to be honest, Tony, probably happy at half time. Thought we bossed the game. Joe's had one save to make and the lads hit 25-yarder, which apparently took a slight deflection and he couldn't see. We've had 3 gilt-edged chances. It probably should have gone in at least level. But yeah, delighted with the performance, obviously. But it was a lot more than that today, which I think everybody knows. That was for us today. That was for us as a group. That changed me. Nobody else, and I think everybody saw what we are about. Don't want to talk about it any further, really.
Okay, cheers. Amo, we've gone from polar opposites again. We've gone from probably the lowest of lows on Wednesday night to we're back in the league. 3 points, job done. Now there's been a couple of faces missing today through injury and suspension. Now again we've shown as a squad what we can do. Sure, that's another positive we can rely on today.
Yeah, absolutely. Look, you know, there's people that will doubt this group of players. I've never doubted them. I know what they can give to us. I know the power that's in their hands to upset our weekends, the fans' weekends, and everybody else. But you know, you've got to get behind them at times, and today was absolute colossal. You know, we've gone behind against a good side who popped the ball about, and there's probably 10 man of the matches, probably even 11 man of the matches out there today. That's how good they are. We've just got to try and get that confidence and that and everything in them every single game, and it's awkward. I we've said before, we don't know the reasons why. We probably need a psychotherapist. But let's just enjoy today, because they were fantastic. Everybody that's watched them, and fair play to the fans, they've got behind us. They've been the 12th man, and they've rallied us, not just today, but you know, against the likes of Long Eaton, they've done it. So listen, let's all stick together and let's see what we can really achieve at this place. Yeah, because it is polar opposites, as you quite rightly say. You know, Central Midland sides getting beat, and deservedly getting beat. But then today, good side. We've dominated, I think, for large periods, and we've won it in a great manner.
Fully deserved.
And fully deserved.
Brilliant. Okay, Glenn, I think I spoke to you on Wednesday and said that I hate these podcasts at times. Now today, we're all feeling a little bit happier. I think the word for today is probably unity. The fact that, as Hamo said, the fans have got behind us today. There's plenty of noise from the terrace. Certainly when there's a good following from Coventry. The players, well, the celebration says it all, and I'm sure that'll be on probably 2 or 3 YouTube channels by the end of the weekend. That sense of unity, is it just what we need to keep building on to make sure that certainly Tuesday when we go to Stourport, another horrible trip for midweek, that sense of unity will get us those points?
Of course it is, Tony. Yeah, we've got to back it up and to play like that week in, week out, and that has been the issue. I agree with Emma. I thought the fans were superb today, and that at the end was for the fans, especially ones that especially the ones that get behind us like that when we're 3-1 down against Aston. That's for them. And in my opinion, Tony, that didn't look like. Bear in mind, Coventry United. Look at the games they play. Look at the points. Whatever else, they are as good as an Alfchurch, a Calcer, Westfields, whatever else. So that shows how well we've played today. On the balance of play, they play some lovely football. Yes, we've got lucky, but we deserve some luck at times. But we've been unlucky in front of goal. We've had numerous chances in first half and second half. So, yeah, I'm taking nothing away from this side today. And all I've got to say is that didn't look like a sinking ship. That didn't look like a team that weren't playing for us. That didn't look like a team that's not good enough. That didn't look like a team that is relegation fodder. I think a lot of people have been answered. But that has to be every week, Tony. Especially the work rate, the desire, the togetherness has to be every week. Win, lose or draw, they deserve that today. I'm sure people won't say that, but I'm not taking it away from them. Kick us when we're down, but clap us when we deserve it, and we certainly deserved it.
I think, to be fair, I know there's a few people out there that were here Wednesday, possibly didn't turn up today. No doubt wrote us off on Wednesday. Now, as a club, do you know what? I think Bill Shankly said, if you can't support us when we're losing, you don't deserve to support us when we're winning. Now, I'm coming to you, Steve. Obviously, we need to have that sense of unity right across the club.
There are some amazing supporters at Heanor Town. It's one of the best supported non-league clubs, okay, by far. However, at times there are a few individuals that say things, and possibly write things, that are way, way, way over the top. Sometimes when we win, they're over the top. Certainly when we lose, they are always over the top. Now let me just remind people of one little thing. Jose Mourinho is arguably the best manager in the country, possibly the world, along with Pep. He had a Chelsea team last year, right, that finished where? Or wherever they were, right?
They were about 16th when he got sacked.
We had Eden Hazard, Diego Costa, couldn't hit a barn door with a banjo. That side will probably win the league this year. So groups of players, individual players, managers, groups have difficult times. It's about what comes out of those difficult times. Now, I've just said it in there, that was game 1. Our season started today. Our season didn't end on Wednesday night, our season started today. Now, we'll see where we are after game 2, which is probably the most difficult away trip you could have midweek, because I don't think they would send us to Westfield. But take nothing away from today. That, in my opinion, they're the best side we've played. I thought they were excellent. I think their movement, their intricate passing, etc. So, all credit to those 16 lads that were on that side today, that team sheet. And Smudge that was in the dugout, he was suspended. And Corey and Benga that were in the dressing room at the end of the game. And all credit to these two that stood beside me, because the easiest thing we could have done this week was to fold. We've not folded. We've come out fighting. We'll see where it takes us.
Excellent. Yes! And on that note, gents, thank you all for your time.
Cheers, Tony.
Nice one, boys.